Future Roblox millionaire Carl German here. We're developing Trench to Trench, a Roblox World War One multiplayer and single player and co-op mission where you will be able to run trench to trench to fight the NPCs. Today we're working on actually destructible boxes that hide the entrance to the tunnel that we made in the bunker in the last video. So here we have some crates. I'm asking AI how we're gonna do this. It's telling me with the ACS gun system that we're using, 1.7, that the boxes are already destructible. I found these military boxes and they have hit boxes and all this, but this is not true. We're testing it out. We're shooting them. Nothing's happening. So we're gonna pull one of these boxes out. Nothing happening, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask, we're gonna give it a special name so AI doesn't waste any credits in finding it. We're gonna tell which folder it's in. We're gonna say make it destructible with ACS gun system. And now AI's doing its thing. Takes a while, go do something else, come back, allow all the changes. That's it, let it do its thing, and it's done. So it made a health system. So that's good. You have to shoot it a couple of times, which is gonna come handy later on when I'm gonna need multiple boxes in to cover the hole, and the multiple boxes don't want to fall down, so I have to group them all as one box. We're gonna test this. It does break into a bunch of pieces, but they're too big. They do disappear after a little while, but they're too big, so we're gonna shrink those down in the code. First of all, we're gonna analyze the code. Here we're looking for the sizes. It uses a random number between 1 and 3 for X, Y, and Z. We're going to shrink that down. The first time I test it, it doesn't show them, so it's too small. So let's crank that back up to what it was. It's not my code. Everything's working. It wasn't my code. Let's bring it back down. They're a reasonable size now, right? I go and I put the box over here. We're all ready to make this happen, but you know, not happy with the lighting situation. So we're fiddling with the lights. Maybe we can duplicate this light fixture and get 2 or 3 lights in there. Working on moving some of the stuff out of the way because we got to make room for all these crates. And so we're just fiddling with assets here. We're doing a kit bash, we're doing an asset kit bash, we're just moving stuff out of the way, organizing it. But the first time we go ahead and do this, we stack them up, all right, and then we go for a play test. And what happens? I think first off, you can't even shoot them. So they used to be in a folder called Shopkeeper 2. Now they're kind of in the world and not in that folder. I think that's what was in the script making them not work. But we're going to have to go ahead and undo all of these changes and just bring it, hit Control Z, right till we bring it all the way back to where we were before when the box worked, right? So we're going to go look in the code. We're going to check the output. We're going to see what's going on here. How come when I bring the box over here, so we hit Control Z a bunch of times. Now I hit Control Y because we did one too many. Test it, and now it works. Well, why is that? Okay. Is it just because I have multiple boxes? Here, when I test it, I'm looking at the code and I was thinking, okay, when I do this, it should apply on multiple boxes because there's an event that when something is added to the scene, it checks the name. But it appears that that's only firing once. So I go back in the script, I check it out, and I tell AI, ensure that every single box with that name gets the setup treatment of in the same way. So it does that, tells me it's all right, ready to go. And then we go ahead and test this little editing fail. I don't know why we're spending so much time on this screen, but let's go ahead and read it. Added a find all boxes function that searches the entire workspace for all models. Okay, so whereas before I told you it was doing that click, right? So there we get to at least read the kind of stuff that AI puts out when it does its thing. Now we go ahead, we test both of them work. They have the right size debris when it's done. Now we're gonna bring this over. I think I'm gonna leave it in the Shopkeepers 2 folder. Did I? Nope. I hit Control X so that I could quickly, instead of dragging it all over the place, if you click somewhere and then paste in the new spot, it should be close to where you clicked. I'm not really sure on the exact dimensions on all of that, but that's my experience now. So we got it in place. We're gonna test that it still works because now it's in the workspace. It's not in a particular folder. I actually go through the code at some point and search for that folder name, and it's not there. So I don't know if it was there in the first place, but it's not there anymore, and it does work now no matter what. So is it just the different way that the code did stuff? So now we got to go. I should have zoomed through this a bit further, but here you see me putting this stuff into a folder, renaming it, moving it out of the way. Now we're gonna make the crate bigger because we got to cover this whole doorway, this whole hole in the wall. We got to cover the whole hole, and so we are duplicating 2 at a time. Now we're duplicating 4 at a time, and they are anchored. They don't seem to be anchored. As you will see when we shoot one of the boxes, what do you think's gonna happen? I was kind of hoping that you would shoot each box, but each box is a model of many parts, so you can't anchor or unanchor the whole model and have the whole model fall down. At least that was my experience when I was doing it. Of course, you should be able to, right? I don't know why that wasn't the case. Was it under transform and I wasn't seeing it? I don't know. It wouldn't let me do it. So I put them all under one model, right? And then I named that as the new name, went in the script, added the new name just by adding a 4 to the end. And I just been using gibberish because I just wanted to get the thing working. We can go rename it something better later for posterity so that it's not impossible to understand what's going on. I should actually rename that. But now that we go in and test it, what do we get? We get, all right, hold on to your pants. We are going to see the debris, all of them smashing at once, which is terrible, but it works, right? So we got it working. You go in there, you're not sure if there is a secret tunnel, a secret entrance to some other objective or whatever. You could put enemies in here and make sure that their behavior is such that they don't like shoot at you until you break the boxes. That could be one thing. As soon as you break the boxes, they kind of activate, because you don't want them walking around making walking sounds. That's first of all. You could put some crates that they're kind of like hidden behind, and then they kind of like pop out when you crack those crates. They surprise attack you. That would actually be fantastic. And so here I am again, rubber ducking ideas off you guys. Thank you guys. Put in the comments what you think about it. If you have any ideas, questions, comments, concerns. And we are going to... What? They're not destructible. Oh my... The video looped. All right, you got me. The video looped. And now I'm commenting on the beginning of the video again like an idiot. So that's it. Future Roblox millionaire Carl German here. We are going to keep it trucking with a World War One game. And we got a lot more. We got a lot more for you. But right now we're focusing on World War One kit bash and coming out with something fun and learning how to do all this stuff and learning with you guys. All right, you've been watching Carl German. Subscribe, like, and subscribe again. Thank you. Lightly tap the subscribe button.